I'm Madeline Harvey. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. So what I thought we would play with, and I love that word, in the spirit of play and the sense of adventure, I thought we would explore how to blend registration really easily. Now, by blending, I just want to be clear that I'm referring to the mouth resonating space and the nose resonating space. How can we bring those two sides into balance with each other? And how do we do this in our everyday lives already? So if you like today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button below. I'd love to see you here more often. So the trick is in balancing air pressure. We already speak holding a combination of resonances. And I just want to open up your ear to this. As I'm speaking right now, I want to see if you can hear the subtle, or maybe not so subtle, influence of my nose holding a steady space in the overall resonance of my natural speech. So as I speak to you now, can you hear the subtle influence of my nose? Now, what about my mouth? It's also steady in its combination of resonance as well. So just to show you what they would sound like without each other, if I talked like this and I had a little bit of that kind of sound going on, that might just be the nose, although there is some very, very, very subtle mouth in there as well. But if I dropped it into the back of my throat and just concentrated all my resonance into my mouth, it would sound really grunty, foggy, ugh. So we already speak holding a subtle combination of resonances. The problem is when we go to sing, we are very aware that there needs to be consistency on sound. So we're very reluctant in terms of changing where we're focusing that air pressure. So we're going to build off of our normal speech, and we're going to use something called lengthen consonants to just give us something to hold on to. And we're going to feel this right now. So if we said the word no, and we said it just as we would normally say it, but in a slightly slower way, I want to see if you can feel that you use that in consonant to help pull some of that resonance forward into the face. So if we went, no, could you feel that? Now listen again for my nose. No. Good. Now we heard the mouth for sure, but it wasn't no, no. So to have the nose and the mouth share an equal importance in the overall sound is paramount. Now, I don't always mean an equal amount of sound because that's always changing in direct proportion to the pitch. For example, we're getting a little crazy, aren't we? For example, if we have a lower note, and this is the mouth, and this is the nose, I might go, no, like that. There might be more mouth than there is nose, but you can still hear how the nose is taking the pressure off of the throat. Otherwise, it would go, no, it'd be trapped in that. And we want a nice, fluid, always moving, steady sound. So let's try that in that no, again, a little bit higher. But pick any note you want. No. Could you feel your nose and your mouth coming in harmony with each other? No. I mean, yes. Good. Very good. Now, once you are getting that air pressure shared between the nose and the mouth, all you have to do to keep that tone consistent is to keep exhaling. And that's why speaking no in a slight slower motion is so helpful. It will help steady out the evenness of the exhale. So if we say no, good, good. So we're targeting that air pressure to be balanced between nose and mouth, and that air to be nice and steady as we slide from high to low. You ready to put this into an exercise? Okay, good. So we're going to say, I said no. And I want you to take your time with this. And again, move at a pace that feels completely natural for you. You're looking for equal importance of nose and mouth, even if it's lower and you're more accustomed to going, I said, right? We want to feel the influence, the slight presence of I said. My nose is still a part of the conversation. This is not one or the other. It has always been unity. So we'll say, I said no. And I want you to take your time using that N to help pull your tone forward, but I don't want you to have to sing it. I don't want you to go, I said no. Speech, just think about that. Just speech and a nice follow through. Here we go, let's try it together. I said no. And just drop it in speech. I said no. Good. I said no. I said no. Now, if you want to pause and just isolate on a specific note, by all means. So if let's say this A flat was, challenging, I might go, I said no, no, no. I might just feel what that feels like in speech. So let's try it together. I said no. I said no. I said no. I said no. Good. No. No. Just get your sound out and away from you. Don't worry too much about the quality of the sound. Just feel that you're able to balance both a nose and a mouth presence. I said no. Again. I said no. I said no. Again. I said no. Again. I said no. Good. I said no. Again. I said no. I said no. Good. Can you feel how you can find your speech even up here on this E flat? Let's try it again. I said no. I said no. Go back down. I said no. 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 So you might be able to spot that as we go down in pitch, my resonance is moving into a slightly more mouth proportion. Now that doesn't mean it goes, I said no. I'm not suddenly flipping into a chest voice. It's all about blending registration everywhere. So I'm going, I said no. No. The job of the nose will take the pressure off of the throat for you. It is the great stabilizer of the voice. The nose is what gives you that nice balanced fluidity. So let's continue. I said no. 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 Good. And you don't even necessarily need a piano to play with this. Your voice already knows. You already know what this blended registration feels like. You just want to be able to balance that ever-changing proportion of influence of nose and mouth, right? Now that is tricky, but you can use beautiful lengthened consonants. Like here we used N. No. no. But feel free to use Y, like yuck, or yes, right? W, wow. N, no. M, mama, right? Maybe even L, la. You can play with this, but the idea is to use your natural speech to bring that tone forward. And what gives it consistency is the steadiness of your exhale. So just feel that subtle blended balance in your everyday speech. You'll be well on your way to blending registration really, really easily. So there you have it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please be sure to give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button below. I would love to see you here more often. I love you all so much. Thanks for hanging out with me again today, and I will see you next time. Bye.